Hello there, I'm Jay. Welcome to my channel. This video is about how to make Jellyfin work on Truenas core, which is based on FreeBSD. I know lots of people just use Truenas skill, which is based on Linux. And for Linux, you can find lots of information and tutorials on the internet. But for Truenas core, especially when you install Jellyfin, you have so many problems. But in this video, I'm going to focus on 3 problems. Hope this video will help you. Let's just start it. But before we start it, we just go through some basic installation steps. Okay, let's go. When you install Jellyfin plugins, we just go Plugins and select Community. In the Community plugins, you can find the Jellyfin plugin here, and we hit Install, and then Continue, and then you have Jellyfin jail running. After that, you just go this part, and when you go through some basic Jellyfin configuration, you will have this page here. Okay, then you have your Jellyfin jail running here. Okay, so let's go to the first problems. We go plugins here, mount points here. We can add some mount points to the Jellyfin jail. So hit add, and then you can add some mount points. But here Jellyfin is running, so we can do that. So here you can see, for example, we have the movie folders. It's storage pool, this movie folder. We just mount the movie folder to the Jellyfin jail mount pass movies folder. Yeah, it's also called movies folder. So what we done here is to pass the movies folder in the Truenas core to the movies folder in the Jellyfin jails. So the Jellyfin jail can access the movies folder here. So what we need to do next is to make the Jellyfin process can access the movies folder here. So we just hit add ACL here to configure this. But before we configure this, let me show you how to find the Jellyfin process. So we go jails, I believe, Jellyfin jail and the Jellyfin jail shell. Here is Jellyfin jail shell, not Truenas core shell. Okay, we hit tab ID Jellyfin. Then you can see the Jellyfin process in the Jellyfin jail have the UID of 868. So we have to set some configuration here, mount points, and we have make the Jellyfin jail can access the movie folder here. What we done next is to make the Jellyfin process of 868 to access the movie folder here. So we add ACL and add ACL item here. You can see here is my old configuration, which is user, and the user ID is 868, and it's Jellyfin process. So after you done this, you hit save. Okay, done. Then you can make the Jellyfin jail access the movie folder, and the Jellyfin process of 868 can access the movie folder here. And then you back to the Jellyfin here. Then the Jellyfin process can access the movie's contents inside the movie folder. Okay, this is the first problem. You have to make the Jellyfin process can access the folder. Yeah. So the last 2 problems is about hardware decode acceleration. So let's just go. we go jails, I believe, Jellyfin and Jellyfin shell. Yeah, let's go the folder dev and the driver. I think, yeah, is it folder? You can see in my Jellyfin jail shell, I can have this dev driver folder, and you can see this render. Yeah, I believe it's GPU driver, so you can have this. But when you first install Jellyfin, you cannot find this folder and you cannot find this render file. So you just need to follow this link tutorial. Yeah, I will put this link below the video. So we go to this part. Yeah, this part. We have to loading the kernel model and add jellconfig to pass the driver folder and this driver folder. Okay, so what we need to do is follow the links, and first we need to create a shell script and then copy paste these contents and then make this script executable, and then last thing is just run the script. Okay, it's done. After you've done this, let me show you. Let's go my Truenas core shell. Okay, you can see this file I already created, so we can see, yeah, it's the same contents in here. So after I run this script, and then when I go to the Jellyfin jail shell, I can see this folder. Yeah, and inside this folder, I can see this render file. It's GPU driver, I believe. So this is the first thing you need to do. And then next thing you need to do is to replace the old ffmpeg program. I'm not sure, but let me show that. Okay, we have to replace the ffmpeg program inside the Truenas core community plugins of the Jellyfin, because the community edition of Jellyfin, the ffmpeg program is not working, so we have to download another edition and replace that to make the Decode acceleration work. So here we just go download link, and here we find ffmpeg FreeBSD edition. We just copy the link and we go to the Jellyfin jail shell, and we can download by wget occur. Just download the ffmpeg program and replace the old ones. I believe the old ones is on user local B. Okay, yeah. Okay, we just download ffmpeg. Yeah, here we just download this ffmpeg and replace the old ffmpeg program here, and then we go to the Jellyfin page, web page, and go settings, metadata, dashboard view. Yeah, playback here, and we select Intel QuickSign QSOA for modern CPU, and then this is decoding based on, yeah, it's I think it's just about your CPU. Then we need to go here. Yeah, here we have to point the ffmpeg path, so it's user local bin, and this point to the new replaced ffmpeg file. So here, and then you just save. Okay, you are done. So here in this video we talk about 3 problems. The first problem is to make the Jellyfin progress to access the folder you passed to the Jellyfin jails. The last 2 is about hardware decoding acceleration. So the first thing you need to do is to pass the driver folder to the Jellyfin jail by run this script here. Yeah, it's run it's run in the Truenas core shell. You must to remember. Yeah, it's not in this Jellyfin jail because we need to pass the Truenas core driver folder to the Jellyfin jail folder. So we have to run that script at Truenas core shell here. So the next thing is cause the plugins here. Yeah, the community plugin of Jellyfin its ffmpeg is not working, so we have to replace the old ffmpeg by downloading our own ffmpeg here and replace that. And the last thing is to just set the new ffmpeg in here. So then your Jellyfin will have the access to the driver here, and he can use this workable ffmpeg file to make hardware decoding acceleration work. So that's all 3 problems in this video. Hope this video will help you. Okay, see ya. Bye.